Really good football team, right? Supposed to be the best in the country. One thing I'll say after the game. I was a little disappointed in us in the third quarter because we started hanging our head a little bit, feeling sorry for ourselves a little bit. We responded from that and competed really well. I thought we competed fantastic in the first half. Now, we made a lot of mistakes. We took those opportunities to score away from ourselves because we didn't execute. But we have to be there to make the play that we're supposed to make, right?
Sure.
We have to eliminate those mistakes. Because this game is behind us. It don't matter. The only thing that matters is what? What's in front of us. Marshall. It's the biggest game of the year, right?
Yes,
it's the next one. It's our home opener.
Yes, sir.
It really didn't hit me till after the game that I really just played my first college game. After the game, seeing everybody standing out to the side and wanting to talk to me and just the fans in the stands after the game, that's what really stood out to me. And I was like, had my freshman moment. The game in general, I was kind of locked in, I was kind of focused, so I expect to be a lot more. My biggest real thing that probably stood out to me, probably the hype video. I always wanted to be a part of the hype video.
Saturday was probably like the best feeling ever, just to be back out there, grinding with the team. I felt great, so that's the good thing. I left out the game injury free. That's always good, but yeah, that's probably like my favorite game. Just being out there, just being back around the team, feeling that energy, and I loved it.
And Harris slow to get up.
This is a running back room that's already a little bit thin right now, as it looked like he got stuck right in the chest.
Yeah, October 9th was a day I never forget. I was having a good game. Last drive of the game, I just broke about a 9-10 yard run, so I was feeling pretty good. Next run, try to make a cut, same cut I make every day. And everything changed for me. Everything changed for my family, everything changed for the people around me. Had to start working on my mental more. You know, I had to learn how to be strong up top, just like I'm strong, you know, around other people. Yeah, a lot changed from that day. What motivated me was really like my daughter. You know, I say everything happened for a reason because I really didn't get to see my daughter as much as being a college athlete. So getting her helped me be around her more, you know, take her to the park, you know, just bonding, teaching her things. So man, that's something that really helped me and guided me through. Just knowing there was a brighter day, even on cloudy days. You know, being around, you know, people like my mom or my dad. They used to come down every other weekend just to check on me, just for support, for anything I just needed. You know, just being around people I love really helped me, guided me. Big shout out to the training staff. Right after surgery, they came by. I'm here every day, being in that room. There was days I was in there like 4 or 5 hours at a time. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to the coaches. Houston, of course. Big John, of course. Everybody, really. You know, that whole locker room has changed tremendously since I've been here. And everybody was with me the whole way.
Ball! Who we going for? Who we going for?
I always thought that I was a leader. I just didn't know like how to express it when I first got here. Just being around people like Holton Ahlers and Miles Berry, you know, people like that. It kind of like made me want to step up when they left. I feel like that's what I was called to do. I feel like that's what God wanted me to do. Like I feel like people need to hear my story and hear my encouragement. As long as I'm there, I'm gonna push, I'm gonna motivate, I'm gonna support you.
When I first came, and that really stood out to me, the players, they took me up under their wing, they encouraged me. The coaches, they always encouraged me. They called me and talked to me about whatever. Not even other than football, if I just needed to talk, they was there to talk to me and made it bigger than football, made it bigger than ECU. The biggest player was probably Rajay and Marlon. They always helped me, always took me up under their wing, but the other running backs too, Camaro, G, they kind of still helped me out through the process still now, just being older and having more experience than me, so they helped me keep going and kind of put me on their level, and I like the standard they hold me at. On the field, they push me, they tell me to keep going, they run with me, they make sure they beat me, they getting on me. So they pushed me to win every day. ECU didn't tell me I was gonna play, I was gonna start. They always told me I had to come in and earn it. So they really stood out to me because that's what I want to do when I came. I want to work and prove myself. I ain't want nothing given to me. So being able to come and do that, really been great, really been fun for me. And the players always encouraged me to get better, so I gotta work every day.
What he has that you can't coach is just pure speed. That's the attraction.
He's so dangerous. One of the fastest guys on the team. And at some point, he was going to take over.
So towards the end of the year, I knew I had a pretty good year. I knew I had some decisions to make. Trying not to think about things like that. Trying to get through the season. Trying to win the bowl game. Obviously, after the bowl game, I was a little emotional. Didn't know what to expect after that. I was grateful that I was able to make or have that decision to make. Of course, it was on my mind heavy, thinking about the pros and the cons, thinking about what if this don't happen, what if this happened. But I had to go with my gut after talking with Coach Foster, Coach Houston, my family, and all my loved ones. I had to do what was best for me and enter the draft. I posted that I was entering the draft when I was on vacation. Everybody was saying that I was undersized or whatever. I've been undersized my whole life. Going through the draft process, everybody's saying I'm too small. I just had to prove them wrong. Got a shot with the Ravens, undrafted. Then there, I just took it day by day, play by play, gave everything that I got. Of course, I was expecting to get drafted, whatever, but I mean, things happen. It's the NFL. Just going undrafted really put another chip on my shoulder, helped me get to places that I am now.
Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! Go! Go, baby, get! That's my boy, yeah!
I respect both of my parents. I'm glad that they did what they did to make me who I am. So they both pushed me since I was young, on the track, it's on the soccer field, football field, everything in the classroom. Obviously, my pops played with the Ravens, 03. I won the Super Bowl with him. It was always a dream to play or fill his shoes, playing Baltimore, playing the Bank Stadium. Everybody around there know who my pops is. When they come up to me, they're like, oh, your father was one of my favorite guys on the team, motivated me. Obviously, I got some big shoes to fill. Just trying to carry the legacy on.
And me and Keaton been locked in since AAU track days, so we was young, 7, 8 years old, but Keaton just a guy. He's a guy on the field, he's a guy off the field. He's the type of person that brings joy into your life. Of course, we don't bump heads on plays or in practice, but that's what made us stronger. That's what made our bond stronger. We didn't really have the biggest bonds in our room when we first got here. We did, but we didn't have like the ones we have now. So, you know, developing them bonds throughout the years with me and Keaton helped the younger guys set bonds for themselves and just show them, you know, how it's supposed to be having a brother in your room, having a brother for life. So when I got hurt or whatever and I had my surgery, like 2 weeks after that, I believe the team played BYU. We went on and won that game, and after the game, I got a phone call from Keaton right after the game, and it felt like I was in the locker room with him. I celebrated with him. I was standing on one leg, screaming to the top of my lungs, just proud of the team, proud of Keaton, just getting that dub, bringing it back to North Carolina.
The late handoff, here he is. And there he goes, first down plus. Keaton Mitchell with a big play on 2nd and 6. A run of 31 yards. His 34 shows what he can do.
Preseason came around. All I had to do was just perform, trust what I've been doing, trust my knowledge, trust my coaches. Of course, I had to like embrace the moment, enjoy the moment, and take everything in. But going in, my mindset was to let them know that size don't matter. Let them know my name. Let them know that I'm here to be a starter in the NFL. My speed, of course, everybody knows me by my speed. But there was a moment, I think I had a long run or whatever. Lamar came up to me. He was like, oh yeah, you fast, huh, or whatever. Just trying to be funny or whatever. I was like, hey, if you saying it, then obviously it look like I'm fast. OBJ coming up to me or whatever, just giving me some knowledge, giving me some pointers, things that I can work on, things that I'm doing good, just telling me to keep going, do what I'm doing, and I'm going to be on this team or whatever. Just having those type guys come up to me was like another motivation, like, okay, I can really play in this league. The dude called me upstairs to talk to a guy, so he was talking to me or whatever. And I was nervous. I thought I was gonna get cut. I asked him, I was like, so did I make the roster or did I get cut or whatever? He was like, nah, you made the 53 man. And then my heart just dropped. And I called my pops. He seemed pretty happy. He was like, carry the legacy. Get on special teams, make plays on special teams. But told my mom, told my family and everybody, so everybody happy and I made the roster.
Keaton Mitchell, East Atlanta Christian Academy, running back. Dang, I don't know.
They was the first college to offer me, first college to believe in me. I feel like they gave me a chance. They let me be who I was and be who I am. Let me play the game that I love. So I appreciate Coach Houston and everybody that was a part of it. I appreciate the fans cheering me on and being with me till this day. I'll forever bleed purple, but now ECU will forever be my home. So.
I felt like we had a very motivated team Sunday, both in film and on the practice field, and the players have been around, all day yesterday, all day today. I mean, they went, all in on getting ready for Marshall immediately. They're really excited about this weekend being back in Dowdy-Ficklin. They understand the quality of the opponent coming in here. They understand exactly who Marshall is. It's going to be a great game, and they're excited to get out there. So I expect us to have a great week of practice this week, and really looking forward to Saturday afternoon.
Marshall is an aggressive team. They always been aggressive. They got good coaches, great players. Something that we want to establish is the point of contact. We want to be the most physical team on the field against anybody. We know we can't take them lightly. Like I said, they got good players and coaches. Just competing. We want to compete Saturday. We want to compete every week, but we want to really demolish.
Really excited about the fans. I always heard ECU had a great fan system. Coming as a recruit, you get to walk around the fans, see the student section, see how pumped everybody get in the ECU town. I'm ready to see how that is before and after the game. That's why I'm really intrigued to see how loud it get in Downey. That's the question everybody have.
I love Dowdy. I love the fans. I love the people. I'm ready to hear everybody. I'm ready to hear my mama. I'm ready to hear the fans, my teachers, whoever is gonna come. I'm ready to hear you. It's a blessing to play in front of these fans and in front of these people, just because the energy they bring and the commitment they have for this team is out the world. Really looking forward for this weekend. Ready to bring this dub back.